it's a pretty good unit, to be fair, and it was quite easy to install. It's not too bad. You have to first of all remove this. I've seen many different videos of where this piece of plastic moulding is the same all along here, but that's actually separate in my car. Still pretty easy. You just stick a pry bar under here. I can't do it now, but that all just comes off. That just pops out, and there's a ribbon behind which connects those, and then the ribbon's connected from that to the back of the climate control. Such as how to remove this panel. Basically, put your finger underneath, you'll find a gap. You just need a pry tool like this, stick it in the gap, and somewhere it will keep going in, and then it just pops off like that. And it's as simple as that. It's on a ribbon like that, and it just clips in. Climate control is the one that's a bit difficult to get out, because there's behind here, there's two tabs on this bit which go in front of two tabs on the climate control that stick down, so when you pull them out they bump into each other. This is flexible enough that you can bend it. I had to be really careful, and I thought I was going to break it. You've got to be super careful, but once you've got those out, you just put your hand up the back like that and pull it, and this whole unit just pops out. There's a cable in the back which stops it, which you can just unclip. Put that to one side, and then underneath the radio, the factory radio, there's two screws, one there and one there. Undo them, and again that just slides forward and pops out. You have to remove any other rubbish you've got, like my phone charger, cradle, and then you've got access. So what you need to do after that is you remove this trim, you just stick your pry tool in there, and that pops out. Just pull all of this out and the whole thing will pop out, including the vents. So the other trim removal, it's pretty simple. You just need to put something in the edge there and it pops. You can use a screwdriver, but be very careful. You don't want to damage it. To be honest, once you've got that end off, you can just pull and out it pops. Same on the other side, and mostly the same for this piece. It pops out that end, and then you'll find that it's screwed into these and they pop out. It's a little bit more complicated, but not too bad. Here, and then you just unclip the clip at the back of the buttons, which releases that, and the whole thing comes off. Put that on the floor, and then you've got access to the whole lot. So underneath there, then you've got two screws which go underneath here, which hold in this unit, or in the other case, the cupboard that used to be there. So you then undo those two screws without dropping them, because they will disappear into the dash, and then this whole thing pops out, and then the new device will slide in, and you can see the holes the whole time. You just line them up, put the new screws in, and jobs are good. And this particular unit does come with a load of gear that needs to go in the back. It comes with a box which is quite big and only just fits in the back, but you can just store it in the dash. And you plug the screen into the box, and then you plug the harness into the other side of the box, which then goes into the back of the factory radio. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Plugs are male and female, so you can't get them wrong. It's super simple. You unplug the harness at the back of this radio, you plug that into the other side of the harness that comes with the new radio, again male and female, so you can't get it wrong, and then you plug the other end of the new harness into the back of that again, which retains all your functions. So another quick little tip for you is where you're going to run your iDrive cable. It will obviously go under there. I've removed the trim, as you can see. And for trim removal, see this trim here used to be sort of walnutty wood, which I didn't really like. Turns out it's super easy to get out. Simply put your fingers underneath there, out pops that, and then put your fingers under there again and just give it a pull, and out it comes. Just keep pulling it until it pops out like that. Jobs are good, and unwind it. This is a bit more complicated with one hand. Excuse the rain noise, the weather is horrendous in the UK at the moment. Jobs are good. And then it turns out there are two little cubbies there and there on the side, and they do actually go through. That one goes through above there, but I couldn't get the cable. That one goes through there and comes out there. So here's the finished unit, guys. I have run all the cables through and installed my iDrive controller, which works very nicely. Allow me to scroll along, play music,